Hello, iridescent soul. Welcome to your pick a card reading. So, for today's pick a card reading, we are going to give you some advice for your current situation. So, this is a timeless reading. So, regardless of when you come across this video, this may apply to you. So, for today's reading, we have three groups here. We have group one, group two, and group three. You may pause this video to take some time and really find the group that resonates with you. If you have chosen group number one, hello and welcome to your reading. This is your timeless advice for your current situation. So, the first card that we have here is the Emperor. And I feel like the universe is trying to encourage you to be bold and really step into your power. I feel like, you know, there is a need for you to rise to the occasion and really just show yourself, show your strengths, show, your vulnerability, share your ideas. This is really about getting your visions out there and showing the world that you do have the confidence and you do have the skill set and you do have like the right ideas to succeed. And I feel like this is all about you and your power. The next card that you have is the Eight of Air or the Eight of Swords. So I do feel like, you might feel a little bit trapped right now with your current situation. You might feel like you don't have what it takes. You might feel like there's just too many obstacles in the way of, getting recognition or getting feeling heard or feeling seen. And I feel like this is all kind of like constricting you, and it just feels so tight right now that even my whole body is tensing up as I am picking up the energy of this card. So I do feel like the universe is trying to pull you out of this almost like tornado of like spiraling thoughts and spiraling obstacles here in order for you to step into this emperor energy, to step into your power. Okay, the next card that you have the third eye chakra. So again, I see here that you have the right ideas, okay? You have what it takes. And the third eye chakra is all about, you know, creating these visions. I feel like you are indeed a visionary. And I feel like you already have this natural instinct, this natural talent to get things to succeed. I feel like you are just somebody who knows what's good. You have great taste. Again, you're a visionary, and I feel like you're kind of selling yourself short if you don't rise to the occasion. So again, I really do see that this reading, the advice that the universe is trying to give you is for you to really step into that state of being where you know that you're the boss, you know that you have the right ideas. Okay, again, this card here is um a reminder that you are that visionary. Okay, so you have the next card. So it says, be bold and make the first move. So I love that because as we saw with the Emperor card, this is all about you being bold. This is all about you stepping into that power. So in order to rise out of this like sort of whirlwind, or to rise above or rise from the ashes or just set yourself free, is for you to really make that first move of trying to step out and just being more confident in yourself and in your vision and in your mindset. Okay, I do see here that being bold and making that first move is just going to give you so much more power and so much more courage and so much more confidence as well, because I do see that you do have this emperor energy, you do have this boss energy, that you are able to take control over any situation and things are going to go your way. But I do feel like you kind of hinder yourself when you don't believe in yourself or you don't believe that you have what it takes. And lastly, the last card that you have, oh wow, you have Enzo Ferrari, okay? So this is like boss energy. So the advice that is given here, before you sell a product, sell prestige, and less is wanted more. A strong engine can weather a bumpy road. So I really love this message for you, Group One, because you have quality. That is what you bring to the table. You bring quality, you bring value. Okay, and that is the prestige that is being mentioned here, with Enzo Ferrari's card. And here with less is wanted more. You don't have to be doing so many different things to prove yourself. You don't have to like hide behind so many different obstacles, because you have the vision and you don't really need anything else, because you have that energy and you have that power to make things happen. And a strong engine can weather a bumpy road. Again, another beautiful and strong message, because you do have that strong engine. And again, this is something that you can and you will overcome. So, this is the advice that I am seeing for you, Group One. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that this reading has helped guide you. I hope to catch you next time. Bye. Hello, Group Number Two. If you have chosen this reading, then this is the advice for you. So, the first tarot card that you have, okay, you have the Three of Swords. So, this is quite interesting to me, because I do feel like there's been some disappointment here. I don't feel like this is a literal like heartbreak, but I do feel like there's some disappointment here, maybe with the way that you see yourself, or maybe with the work that you've been doing. You kind of feel discouraged to move forward. And I feel like, there's a bit of insecurity as well. I feel like, you are the type of person to really pour your heart and soul into something. And I feel like maybe you feel like you didn't really do that great of a job, or maybe you feel like you went wrong, or you kind of like took a you had like a misstep. Okay, but I do feel like there is this disappointing energy. But here with the Three of Swords, I want you to know that this is okay. Sometimes we make mistakes in order to learn and to grow. So have no fear, have no worries, okay, because things are going to be okay. The next tarot card that you have is Justice. Okay, wow. Right after the Three of Swords, you have the Justice card. So I feel like there needs to be a balance here, and the universe is trying to guide you into finding a more healthy balance, or a more healthy relationship that you may cultivate with yourself, or maybe with somebody else, or maybe with a situation. But I do see here that it's important for you not to beat yourself too much um, over this, okay? Because this little mistake, or this little situation, this does not define you, and this doesn't make you any less of a person. And I feel like it's very important that you keep this in mind, and that you continue to hold that strength within you. You have the sacral chakra. Okay, so I am really picking up on self confidence here with the sacral chakra. As I mentioned with the Three of Swords, there might be some feelings of discouragement, or like disappointment. And here with the sacral chakra, I do feel like, this is because you feel discouraged or like demotivated. It's almost like you are dimming your own light, like you don't feel confident in yourself anymore. So with the Justice card, the universe is trying to show you all the good that you do and all the good that you've achieved, because again, bad situations or like small mistakes, they do not define you. Okay, and so the universe wants to nurture and help you take care of your sacral chakra by inspiring you and helping you understand that these things happen. The next oracle card that you have, let's see, you have, it's time to release negativity. So I think that this card is just perfect, because again, I do feel like there might, you might be holding on to some feelings of of disappointment here, but it's time to release this because life is up and down. It's never meant to be linear. It can never just be going up, 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 up. It's meant to have its ups and it's meant to have its downs. And you can't dwell on this too much because it's just going to take up too much of your time and your energy, and it's going to keep your sacral chakra trapped and like stuck. Your sacral chakra, or like your confidence in yourself, is just going to deplete or diminish because of this, like because you're holding on to so much negativity. So the next and the last card that you have Tyra Banks. Awesome. So it says here, learn to be natural. Signature walks include well-timed pivots and model your business model. So I love that you have the Tyra Banks card right now, because Tyra Banks is a very like confident person. She's a very confident celebrity. She's a very confident model. And I do feel like a lot of this reading has to do with confidence. And what the universe is trying to tell you through this card, first of all, with learn to be natural, this is, about again you learning to go and work with the ebbs and flows of life, because that in itself is natural. With signature walks include well-timed pivots. Again, this tells me, like, when somebody is walking or doing like a catwalk and they kind of have like a small turn or like a small pivot, that is kind of like, a change in the wind, a change in direction. This is the shift of energies from the universe. And this, life is meant to be that way. Life is meant to have its pivots. So do not see this disappointment as some sort of rejection from the universe, or anything like that, because again, the universe is meant to pivot at times. And here with model your business model, what this tells me is that it's so important that you continue to know that you are a great person, because I feel like you do aspire to be a great person, and I do see that you really have that in you. But I do feel like it can be so easily forgotten when you are thinking too much about the negativity or the negative like side to yourself. So it's really important that you again release this negativity and embrace yourself, embrace the person that you are, embrace mistakes, because that is how you learn and that is how you grow. And again, that is the natural way of life. So this is what I'm seeing for you, group 2. I hope that this reading has helped guide you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to catch you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 3. If you have chosen this group, welcome to your reading. So, first card that you have, okay, let's check it out. You have the Six of Pentacles. So, what this card tells me is that the universe is trying to offer you a helping hand. The universe is in support of you, okay? I feel like there is a lot of receiving. I feel like there's a lot of receiving coming your way. I mean, like, you're going to be receiving a lot of blessings. I feel like the universe wants you to know that, it's listening to you and it hears you, and it wants to show you that life can be amazing, life can be beautiful, and, to never give up. I feel like the universe right now is teaching you with the carrot, trying to motivate you, trying to inspire you to get get things done, to get where you want to be, to take action. Okay, the next card that you have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's just so much on your plate right now. I feel like, you know, everything just feels so heavy. I feel like your back might even hurt. Um, and I feel like, it's really important that at this time you release some old energy in order to bring some new energy in, because as I've mentioned earlier, with the Six of Pentacles, the universe is here to give you a lot of new energy and new blessings, because again, the universe is trying to teach you with a carrot. But in order to receive these blessings, it's important that you release some old energy, energy that no longer serves you, energy that just feels stuck and stagnant. It's important for you to let this go, okay, because it is taking too much of your time, your space, your energy. The next card that you have is clearing. Oh my gosh, that is okay. Clearing, as if it couldn't get any more like on the nose. So with the clearing card, I feel like it's really important that you cleanse yourself. You can cleanse your space. Maybe it's time for a declutter, give some old clothes that you don't wear anymore. Maybe it's time to donate some books or, anything like that. Whether it's a physical clearing or like a mental clearing where maybe you can just, journal your way through, like, getting a lot of thoughts out of your mind, or maybe even clearing some relationships, maybe, burying the hatchet, clearing, maybe like like having conversations that needed to be had but just have never happened. I do feel like it's very important and it's very necessary for you to really just clear your energy and do whatever you need to do in order to feel cleansed. Okay, the next card that you have, let's check it out. You have don't let your past hold you back. Okay, now this is quite interesting because I am seeing here with everything that we've seen so far, the universe is giving you like new energy, and there's just a lot on your plate right now, and there's a lot that you have to kind of get rid of. Here with the don't let your past hold you back, I do feel like, again, this is a message from the universe to not allow stagnant energy to remain stagnant. It's time to do something with it. It's either time to transform, or transform this energy into something new, or release it in order to bring in newer and better energy. Okay, so it's important that you do not let your past, maybe like places that you feel comfortable in, or relationships or situations that you feel very comfortable in but also stagnant. It's time for you to set yourself free from these obligations, because again, it is weighing very heavily on your mind, and I feel it on my back. So maybe it's also time for like a massage or something, because I do feel like you yourself really could use this clearing. Now, the last card that you have, okay, you have RuPaul. Amazing. So RuPaul's card here says, tailor conventions to suit you, bespeak volumes, and a showstopper never stops showing up. So I love this message, and I love that you have RuPaul, because RuPaul is really somebody, like, RuPaul is a go getter and is a very hard worker. And I do feel like, RuPaul is somebody who has transformed, as you can see in this card, has transformed. His situation into something bigger and better for him. And I feel like this is the kind of energy that the universe wants you to embody, this sort of like transformation, or transformative rather, energy. And I feel like, this is all about you showing up and, making things work for you. And I feel like by clearing your energy and by giving yourself that time, and that space to just feel like cleansed and good in your own skin and in your own space, that is when the real transformation begins, because then, like, you have nothing holding you back anymore, and now you have all of this new space and like all of these like new ideas to help bring you forward. So this is the advice that I am seeing for you, group number 3. I hope that this reading has helped you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.